As a group, we decided to try and develop the tourism potential for the area. This site that we're on now is the former Bardnamona site. It was for many years used to take turf from the bogs. That trail was, I suppose, derelict for want of a better description, and there was an opportunity for us to take it on and develop it as a walking trail. Well, I think one of the striking things about the NICVA course that we're on is developing our governance. We've realised that we're now a public group, that this trail is now vested for the public, so we need to ensure that it's dealt with appropriately. So that's one of the things we've learned from it, certainly. Only for the funding now from the IFI, we've now got our legal status set up. The deeds are now being filled in, the land registry has been created, and it's all been vested in our name, and it's only through the IFI funding that we actually achieved that. It's enabled us to network with a number of groups, both regionally and locally. We've broadened our aims, and we can now look at developing a heritage trail here in the locality, just basically creating a tourist trail for the area. Now we feel much more confident in what we're doing. We're looking forward to a tourist product for the area. I suppose what we've learned from it is how a project should be structured, and I think the community has benefited in that they've now got a trail that will be vested in their name. We will now have something that the community can be proud of and can utilise. The International Fund for Ireland has allowed us to complete this project. Heretofore it was a trail that wasn't actually properly vested. It hadn't been set up as a legal entity, and the International Fund for Ireland has allowed us, with their funding now, to actually put that in place and to have it now set up for the public, as I say, going forward. If it wasn't for the community leadership programme, we realised how important it was and how it formalises us as a group, and I think we appreciate that, because that's something that we weren't aware of. We're now as we should be, and everything is in place for the future, so we're delighted with that.
Outcome is a social enterprise. We work for the community, with the community, and we are the community. So basically it's the local stakeholders in the area of Castle Street, King Street, Chapel Lane, Bank Square, Berry Street have come together to take control of the regeneration of the area. The community leadership programme has helped Folktown CIC immensely. It helped us focus in the group, and it helped us focus the community again. Because of our projects taking a long time, it's important for us to keep the momentum going, and doing the programme helped us do that. With the money from the International Fund for Ireland, we officially launched a project which we had never done, even though we've existed for 4 years. Through the CLP, the group has developed in the sense that it was very much dependent on me and Joby as the key drivers on the board. And focusing the group and the community has helped bring in other people, and even expanded our steering group, and they now get actively involved, and that would be a key thing that we learned through the programme. Individuals have developed because all of a sudden we have to think about how we act as a group, as individuals, and how we can complement each other, and also look at, we find out we probably have some of the same skills quite often, so the skills that we lack, those are the kind of people that we now need to go and find to really make a superb team. Through the community leadership programme, we got the opportunity to send 2 of our group members to University of Ulster to do a qualification as community leaders. For Folktown CIC to receive the funding from International Fund for Ireland was very important. Everything we do is goodwill. Because our main focus is on enterprise, getting the money actually meant we could launch it properly, do a proper PR campaign and get people together. I think an additional thing being part of the CLP has been to become a member of NICVA and become part of a larger network of other groups.
We're a rural setting, so services are very scant, so we try and provide services as identified by the community, and we act as advocates for the area in terms of working with statutory bodies. We identify specific needs of the group. We approach CLP and they focused on those needs. In terms of advocacy and lobbying, we learned how to use the right mechanisms to have the maximum impact in terms of lobbying your local politicians. Group structure, sharing responsibilities and actually delegating responsibilities was a massive one, and making people aware that not everybody has to do everything, that it could be shared. Building the capacity of the group is paramount, and we're always continually learning. So having the resource such as the CLP to help us hone in the skills that are already there and bring in new skills has helped us recruit new people to the group. Allowed all our people to take more responsibility and helped us actually fine-tune what we do good best. Also, because we've recruited in 4 new workers to a lottery project that we're currently doing, human resource skills are also required, so they've actually brought in professional help to actually train us up in that aspect. Well, the CLP in recent times has helped us in a number of things, particularly major programmes such as a lottery intervention programme for young people. We've done a capital build programme as well. Well, CLP has also helped us lobby in terms of delivering on the capital projects, so that we know that when we go into the table that we have the competency to deliver the message that we need to deliver in terms of getting that done, you know. We hope in the next year or two that we will have the capacity to work on a sustainable way, that the group won't be fund and led in the future. I mean, the community leadership programme, when we first engaged in it a long number of years ago, was very much a development stage for us. It was very much a great resource to have at the time, because it actually brought us along a path that we needed to go in terms of building our own capacity and professionalising ourselves. The big aspect to why the CLP is so successful for us is that we have a chance to meet all our groups and network and share experiences in terms of some of the summer projects that might be run in our areas that we wouldn't necessarily get the chance to meet. So having that opportunity to actually sit down around a table, a good bit of the time resolve some of the issues that we found difficult to resolve, because we've been talking to people that have been through that and come out the other end successfully.